Hello, spooky friends, and welcome to day 8 of our 31 days of Halloween. Today we are doing a Sally-inspired look from Nightmare Before Christmas. The idea I have here, let's paint the picture. I really needed to start drawing whenever I do makeup looks, the little sketch of what my idea is. That would take me too much time. But let me go ahead and tell you what we're going to do. So we're doing a regular face makeup first. And this is going to be an eyeshadow look. So what I'm thinking is doing stitches, for the eyes, but doing the colors that she has on her dress with stitching on the eyelids right here. I don't know if I want the stitching to be black or white or a mix of both. So that's kind of what we're going to do. I am pretty excited about this because this is a look that you can pretty much do every day if you're a Halloween year-round person like me. I feel like this 31 days of Halloween is helping me figure out different eyeshadow looks I can do as well, minus my regular 2 or 3 different makeups that I do, which, not gonna lie, I slay when I do my makeup, but still, it gives me more options. So let's go ahead and get ready. First, of course, we're going to start with our primer, foundation, then we're going to do powder, then we're going to do bronzer, then we're going to do blush and highlighter. So let's go ahead and get started. Because I do have a scab right here from picking at my face, I do have to go ahead and use some concealer on it. I'm going to try to conceal it as the best as I possibly can. If not, I guess it's going to look like I kind of got a mole underneath. But hey, that's what I get for picking at my face, right? Cool. I was able to kind of conceal it. So now we're going to go ahead and do our powder, bronzer, and then blush and highlighter. Alright, and to top it off, we're going to go ahead and do our eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil. I use this one by Maybelline. It's my favorite, literally. It's called the Express Brows. My absolute favorite, because this is a pencil, and then this side is a little sponge that has some powder if you push down on it. But I just spread it. It's super cool. And the cool thing about this is that a little bit goes a long way, so you really don't need much because you don't want your eyebrows to be super thick. I used to make my eyebrows extremely thick when I was younger, and it was an experience. When I was younger, my makeup used to be orange, not even my skin tone, and I thought I looked amazing. Oh my gosh. I don't know if those vlogs are still on this channel. I think they might be on this channel. I don't think they're on my other one because I have multiple YouTube channels. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 9 years old. I guess it's like story time right now. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 9 years old. So I have had, of course, multiple channels. My channel could have been a lot bigger by now if I kept the one, but the cringe, I tell ya. No, thank you. Maybe I'll have to make a YouTube video showing y'all all of my old makeup trends and how thin I made my eyebrows at one point. Oh no. Apologies if you hear a bell in the background. My cat is grooming herself and won't stop. But next we're going to do the eyes. We're going to use the P. Louise base. I use the little whitest one that they got. And I just do a really small dot, literally that big. Little goes a long way. You can do dab, dab, and then you're going to spread it with your finger. To look like that, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you're pretty much just covering the base. You could put a little bit more. The reason I do it is because some of my eyeshadows actually stain the eyes. The last color I used, I think was the purple. Yeah, the purple stained the middle of my eyes right here for a bit, and it kind of looked like a pink. But that's why I like using it. And also, I feel like colors sometimes look brighter on this. So now I'm going to go ahead and choose the eyeshadow colors I'm going to use. I'm going to take a look at her dress and see which ones are like the most popular. I know definitely yellow, pink, and I think it's going to be like a blue, but I'm going to go check and see. Alright, so I was able to find the colors that would look best in my Too Faced Life's a Festival palette and my Nomad Berlin Underground, I believe is what it is, for her dress. The other idea that I wanted to do, but I don't have the colors for it, which I'm gonna just tell y'all in case you want to try it out, is doing her actual like skin tone, which is that lightish blue. Yes, I do not have any light blue eyeshadows. Doing the lightish blue, doing that on your eye, and then doing what we're gonna do eyeliner wise on top to make it look like it's her skin tone, like we did the face paint without doing the face paint, if that makes sense. But we're gonna do her dress. So let's see, the pattern I want to do, I think, is we're gonna do yellow, the teal, and then the purple on the outside. So her dress is pink-ish, but I'm gonna use the purple that matches my dress, like this color, because I want it to match my current dress. I am learning that it's time to clean my makeup brushes really bad. But anyway, we're gonna start with the yellow. We're gonna do winged. Y'all know that I really like winged eyeshadow if you've been here for a while now. So we're gonna start in the middle first with the yellow. And you're gonna go like this. And you're gonna go in the crease and you're gonna go down. But yeah, we're gonna start with the crease. We're gonna go down up to here, like not halfway, but like a third of your eye. And that's what you're gonna do on both sides. So yellow tends to take a little bit more coats, depending on if your eyeshadow palette is a little bit more like better quality. This Nomad palette is actually pretty good quality, so I feel like I don't need to pack on as much, but I want to make sure it's like nice and bright. I don't like to miss like any angles. Being an artist, I can be a little nitpicky sometimes, so I do tend to go over my eyeshadow quite a bit. Especially there might be like little corners that you miss. But now that the yellow is done, that's where we're gonna stop. Like I said, a third of the way. We're gonna go ahead and start doing the teal right here. It's like a teal blue, and then we're gonna do the purple pink like out here. And as you can see, I'm only doing it on like the middle part of my eye to keep that like 3 pieces of eyeshadow that we're gonna do. I do 3 pieces of eyeshadow a lot, either 3 or 2. I just like to get adventurous, use multiple colors. Alright, now that we got that blue, we're gonna do the purple. And since we're doing a winged, you're gonna start here, like underneath the waterline. You're gonna go boop, and then you'll build your wing and then fill it in. You could use an angled brush if you got it too, but I don't think I have a clean one right now. I really need to wash my brushes. So like that. And then you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side to match. Right now I feel like it's a little plain, but we're gonna go ahead and add some fluff to it, so I think we're okay. But this, I pretty much nailed the colors I have on my dress, which is the Sally inspired dress by Disney Dress Shop. So I think I got pretty dang accurate on my colors, so I'm pretty proud of it. If you have a Sally dress that you're going to be wearing, of course, maybe try matching up closer to what you have on, because depending on the garment, the colors might be slightly different. And as you can see, I'm adding eyeshadow down here as well on the waterline a little, so you see kind of connecting it to the wing. That tends to be how I like to do it. And I'm also going to grab my blue brush and add some eyeshadow right there, so we could go ahead and connect it like that. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some setting spray, since I am going to be wearing this all day, literally all day. So I'm going to do setting spray to help it all set. I do setting spray with powdered makeup first, because once I put my mascara on, I notice when I do setting spray, sometimes my mascara runs. So yeah, I like to do it with anything powdered. Now for her stitches. Her stitches on her dress are compiled of many different things. If you really take a good look, you'll see that each stitched section is actually separated out by color and is separated out by like design. So you'll see stripes, you'll see polka dots, you'll see like cheetah little like, you know, symbol things. Sometimes you'll see polka dots, which I already mentioned. So like there's many different things that you see on her dress, but they're all separated by color. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna separate just like she has it on her dress. I'm just referencing mine. So each color will be their own individual, and you could even go it down all the way to here with the stitching. So let's go ahead and grab our eyeliner. We're doing a black liner, and you're gonna do all the way down on each side. So you're gonna go from the top color down. Try to get the line where you separated it, because like for example, I kind of just messed it up right now. And you could even do it down here too. That way it looks like it's connected. And you're gonna do just straight lines all the way right now, and then we'll go in and do the stitching. All right, let that dry. Try not to blink, because then that will spread, as you can see right here, but it's okay on that part for me because it looks like a stitch. But you're gonna let it dry. After you're gonna do your stitches, we kind of have like a clown girl looking look, but we are doing stitches. Like honestly, that's what we're doing. So her stitches are X's and lines occasionally. So like they're scattered X's, lines, and they're not perfect. Some are straight, some are diagonal. So feel free to go, you know, have fun with it. So we're gonna do that on each line. You could even do some down here or just leave those like that. But we're gonna do that on each line once it's dry. So once that is dry, we're gonna go in and we're gonna do different designs. So I'm gonna look at my dress and see what designs are on certain colors. So for example, let's see. On the yellows, I see a lot of polka dots. So I'm going to do polka dots on one, and I'm going to do this like cross hatch pattern on the other because they don't have to be the same. So I'm going to do yellows first. Like I said, I'm going to do polka dots first because that'll be easiest. You could do the polka dots all the way on the inside. There we go. And then on the other side, like I said, I'm doing this like checkered type pattern. I'm just referencing her dress. So I'm gonna add actually one more line here and one up here. Now that that is done, we're gonna move on to the other ones. So I'm gonna look and see what the blues have. The blues have like stripes, giant polka dots, but they're not perfect stripes. That's pretty much what I see for the blues, or an empty blue, which I don't know if I want to do an empty one. I might, because an empty one is like a big thing as well. So they're like zigzag stripes that aren't the clearest. Like that, they're like really just kind of like zebra stripes because they're not perfect. A lot of animal references. And then she has these like ginormous blob looking polka dots on there. So we're gonna go blob, blob, blob. There we go. Looks really random, I know. But this is how her dress is. And I guess we'll do the same thing on the other side because it'll look unbalanced, I feel, if we just leave it empty. Like I said, we could. Let's go back to it. Let's do that. So let's move on to the pinks. So she's got swirlies on the pinks, well, purples, and then she's got like stripes that have like little shading inside. So let's go ahead and do the stripes at an angle on here. And then fill it in at an angle. It's like really messy. Doesn't need to be perfectly filled in. Just like kind of filled in. Alright, that's literally what she's got. Her dress is just all over the place. Now we're gonna do the swirlies on the purple side, and they're literally just like messy looking swirlies, kind of like how they would draw wood on animation. So you're gonna start right here and go swirly, 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 and then you can move on to the next one. And they're messy, y'all. They're not like the neatest, you know, so they don't have to be the prettiest. No, it kind of looks like a hot mess. So after doing that, I think I am going to do this eye because it looks so weird just being naked. And we're going to go in and do our same lines because that's literally what's on the teal. These like squiggle lines. And then the ginormous polka dots. Alright, there we go. Okay, we look like a hot mess. And that's okay because Sally is kind of a hot mess. But we're gonna add something cool to kind of top it off, and it's only if I have enough of it. So I have white liner here. I'm actually gonna add white liner as my eyeliner. I do want to wear lashes though, so this is gonna have to be thick, and I don't know if I have enough of it. But we're gonna do a white liner, and we're gonna go all the way across and do like a little wing. This will be a representation of 0 and a representation of Jack. And you're gonna start all the way on the inside here. It's hard for me to like make it a perfect wing because this brush is very messed up since it's super dried out. But just like that. Lastly, we will put on gel liner here, black gel liner, and then we will do lashes. Will I have enough liner? We will see, because I'm so low, literally so low now. Okay, I know it looks really weird right now, but lashes tend to top off a look. And then we are going to add the black gel liner, like I said, underneath the, on the actual waterline. Alright, like I said, after this we're going to go ahead and do our lashes, so grab your eyelash glue. Unfortunately, my eyelash glue is for black because I normally have black liner, so I'm only going to try to put it on my waterline here, on my, above my eyelash, like really carefully, just on the areas that the eyelash is going to be sitting on, so we are still exposing that white liner underneath. That's why I said that liner has to be super thick. I know right now I look goofy AF, but hopefully it's all put together with the outfit, because this is, you know, incorporated with the outfit as well. And as always, I'm going to add glue onto my lashes as well. And once it is tacky, we'll go ahead and place them on. Alright, one eyelash down. Now to do the other one, need to put glue on it as well. Need to make sure it's dry and tacky, and then we'll go ahead and place it on over the other eye. Alright, now that those are on, we're going to go ahead and do our mascara. We are doing the bottom lashes and the top lashes. Remember, we are connecting our lashes with our mascara, not with glue, because you don't want to rip out your eyelashes. Alright, and now that we have the mascara done, we're going to do a red lip, because she does have a red lip, and that should conclude the makeup for this look. Alrighty, so now that the lipstick is done, of course it looks like a hot mess, right? But honestly, if you think about it, Sally is a bit of a hot mess, but I think it actually looks pretty cool. Because it really does match the dress, and you will see that in the reveal. I am doing my hair actually specifically designed for this look as well, with little clippies for Jack's hands. So I actually want to go ahead and show you all how I'm doing that as well. So we are doing kind of space buns. So you're going to go ahead and just make sure to part your hair right down the middle. And then once your hair is parted, you're going to go ahead and leave some hair out. I always like to leave a little tiny bit in the front out. Like that, literally very minimal. And your hair is still separated, remember? So make sure to keep it separated. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this first. I'm going to grab my brush. Brush up. You're gonna go ahead and create a pony kinda. What I mean by kinda is like not fully. So as you can see, it's like I'm now grabbing it in a bun and I'm kind of placing it in there like that. And then you're gonna go ahead and do this. So you do need hair ties. I did hair tie it. I'm gonna hair tie again. It's just kind of messy. You're just messily doing it. Now you have like this messy bun. So you're gonna go ahead and grab pins, like these bobby pins. You're gonna grab pieces and start bobby pinning them down. It's gonna be a messy bun. So just start bobby pinning them down anywhere. You want to kind of try to hide your hair tie, so you can make it a little more floofy by kind of doing that. And that's that. And then we're going to do the other side same way. And if you have more volume in your hair, it's a lot easier to do this. I just took a shower last night. My hair, I woke up with it super nice. So it's behaving today, but it doesn't always behave. So if you're having a hard time, trust me, I also have had a hard time. And just know these buns do not have to look identical at all. Whether you do them with a Sally look or not, they just don't have to be identical. I never have them be identical. There's like no freaking way. It looks super cool with like my double colors here that I got going on. Haven't done this look in a long time. All right, so there's that. Okay, so now this is done. This is done. Now we could go ahead and put these in. So I like to do it normally how like it's holding my hair, like my hair, like it's weird. I normally put them on the back of my head too, which I actually might do because I have some black ones too. But we're gonna do these ones. We're gonna go right here. You're just gonna stick them in. And same thing with the other side. Just gonna grab it. You're gonna stick it in. And you can stick them in facing up, you can stick them facing down, however the heck you feel it. You can get these on Amazon normally. I think they even sell them at Spirit right now. There we go. Little clippies. And there you go. It's super cute. But now let's go ahead and go into the reveal. I want to show y'all this entire outfit put together. And I still need to put on my earrings. So I guess you'll see that when I do that. Alright, let's go to the reveal, y'all. Let's go, spooky friends! Well, that's a wrap for day 8 of my 31 days of Halloween. I hope y'all enjoyed this messy Sally look, but as y'all can see, it actually did come together with the entire dress and everything else, but I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't seen the rest of the 31 days of Halloween, definitely go check it out on the playlist above. I will see y'all in the next day of our 31 days of Halloween, and as always, friends, stay spooky. Bye!